Good morning, students. We start unit number 12 aldehyde and ketones and carboxylic acid. In our previous video, we will discuss about the aldehyde and ketone nomenclature. Also, we discuss the isomerism shown by aldehyde and ketone. Also, we discuss preparations of aldehyde and ketones. Today, we discuss the methods of preparation of aldehydes only and methods of preparation of ketones only. So let us start first preparation of aldehyde. By which methods we can prepare only aldehydes? First we prepare aldehyde from acid chlorides. So when we react acid chloride in the presence of palladium or spotter barium sulfate with the addition of small amount of sulfur or quinoline we obtain aldehyde, and this type of reduction is known as Rosenmund reduction. So when we react acid chloride in the presence of reduction catalyst, that is palladium metal, which provide a surface to the reactants when we add hydrogen molecule in acid chloride. So we in the spotter we use as a spotter of barium sulfate, and also we add a small amount of sulfur or quinoline. Why we add a sulfur or quinoline in this reaction? Because aldehyde further reduced to primary alcohol. So to stop the reaction up to aldehyde, we add a small amount of poison, maybe a sulfur or a quinoline. Clear? So this type of reduction is known as Rosenmund reduction. We cannot prepare formaldehyde by this method, and also we cannot prepare ketones by this method. Now we discuss the function of poisoning of catalyst. Why we add sulfur or quinoline? We add quinoline or sulfur in the reaction to prevent the reduction of aldehyde to primary alcohol. So that's why we add sulfur or quinoline to stop the reaction up to aldehyde from acid chloride. Alternatively, we also prepare aldehyde from acid chloride when we react acid chloride by lithium tritertiary hydride. So at minus 78 degrees Celsius in the presence of water. So when we react acid chloride in this catalyst, we obtain aldehyde. So alternatively, we also prepare aldehyde by this method by using lithium tritertiary butoxyaluminium hydride. So next one is from reduction of alkyl cyanide or nitriles and esters. So how can we prepare? So when we react alkyl cyanide, it is reduced in the presence of stannous chloride, which act as a strong reducing agent, because we don't know that +2 oxidation state of stannous or 10 is less stable as compared to +4, so it easily changes into +4. So the reaction carried out in the presence of dry ether, and first it will form aldamine. Further, upon acidic hydrolysis, it will give aldehyde, acetaldehyde with ammonia, and this type of reduction is known as Stephan reduction. It may be aliphatic or aromatic. If we take cyanobenzene or benzonitrile in the presence of stannous chloride, HCl and dry ether, first we obtain benzaldimine. Upon acidic hydrolysis, we obtain benzaldehyde. Clear? So by this method we can prepare acetaldehyde and benzaldehyde, but we cannot prepare ketone by this method, and this type of reduction is known as Stephan reduction. In the same way, we also prepare aldehyde from alkyl cyanide or cyanoalkane when we react RCN or alkyl nitrile with the reagent DIBAL, DIBALH. Its full form is diisobutyl aluminium hydride. So it changes first it to amines, and further upon hydrolysis it will give aldehyde. So at minus 78 degree Celsius, first it give amine product, further it give aldehyde. Clear? Next we prepare aldehyde from aromatic hydrocarbon. So aromatic aldehyde are prepared from aromatic hydrocarbon by the following methods. By the oxidation of methylbenzene. When we oxidize toluene in the presence of alkaline KMnO4, it will give benzaldehyde. It further oxidize to benzoic acid, which we same like a aliphatic aldehyde. So when we oxidize a alkane or any component or alcohol, it changes into aldehyde, further oxidize easily into benzoic acid if we use a strong oxidizing agent like acidified potassium permanganate or potassium dichromate or nitric acid. So to prevent the reaction up to aldehyde, we use a mild oxidizing agent or some deactivating components. So let us start how we stop the reaction up to aldehyde upon oxidation. So use of chromic oxide and acetic anhydride. So aromatic aldehyde prepared when alkyl chain aromatic is oxidized and using a chromium trioxide and acetic anhydride. So acetic anhydride form a gem diacetate and does not further oxidize. So when we react toluene in the presence of chromium oxide in the presence of acetic anhydride, ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇਸ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਨੂੰ ਡੀਐਕਟੀਵੇਟ ਪ੍ਰੋਟੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਜਾਨੀ ਦੋ ਐਸੀਟੇਟ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਕਾਰਬਨ ਦੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਅਟੈਚ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ. ਫਰਦਰ ਅਪੋਨ ਐਸਿਡਿਕ ਹਾਈਡਰੋਲਿਸਿਸ ਇਟ ਵਿਲ ਗਿਵ benzaldehyde along with 2 molecule of acetic acid. So para nitrobenzaldehyde para nitrotoluene ਤੋਂ ਈਜ਼ੀਲੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ obtain ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. ਸੋ ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਈਜ਼ੀਲੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਰਿਐਕਸ਼ਨ ਉਹ ਸਟਾਪ ਕਰਦਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਪ੍ਰੋਟੈਕਟਿੰਗ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਾਰਬਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਟੈਚ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ, ਹਾਈਡਰੋਜਨਸ ਰਿਮੂਵ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ. ਫਰਦਰ ਅਪੋਨ ਐਸਿਡਿਕ ਹਾਈਡਰੋਲਿਸਿਸ we obtain aldehyde. Similarly, also we use of chromyl chloride, which is also used as a protecting group. So when we oxidize toluene in the presence of chromyl chloride, solution of chromyl chloride in the presence of solvent CS2 or CCl4, it first gave a brown chromium complex because these are two protecting group attached to carbon. Further upon acidic hydrolysis, it will give benzaldehyde, and this reaction is known as Itard reaction or Itard process. It is Itard process. Next, by side chain chlorination followed by hydrolysis. So when we react toluene with chlorine in the presence of sunlight, it will give benzyl chloride. Further upon hydrolysis, it will give unstable compound because one carbon atom does not contain more than one OH group because that is unstable. So further it lose H2O molecule and changes into benzaldehyde. So it is a best method, commercial method for the preparation of benzaldehyde. Next, by Gutterman-Koch reaction, how can you obtain benzaldehyde from benzene? When we react benzene with carbon monoxide in the presence of anhydrous aluminium chloride or cuprous chloride, it will give benzaldehyde. This reaction is known as Gutterman-Koch reaction. Next, from hydrocyanic acid, when we react hydrocyanic acid with Grignard reagent in the presence of dry ether, so it will give first addition product because this triple bond goes to this way. It's a negative charge and it's a positive charge. Here negative charge, here positive charge. So this carbon goes to this carbon and this nitrogen move to this magnesium bromide. So addition product, further upon acidic hydrolysis, it will give acetaldehyde along with ammonia and this product, magnesium hydroxybromide. Next, Reimer-Teimer reaction. So when we react phenol with chloroform in the presence of NaOH, it will give this product. Further upon acidic hydrolysis, we obtain salsaldehyde. So in this way we can prepare aldehydes only. By these methods we cannot prepare ketones. Clear? Next, methods of preparations of ketones only. So first we prepare from acyl chloride. So ketones can be prepared from acyl chloride by treating with the dialkyl cadmium. We do not directly react with the Grignard reagent because it further changes into tertiary alcohol. That's why first we react with the dialkyl cadmium. So first we react Grignard reagent with cadmium chloride to form a dialkyl cadmium. This dialkyl cadmium react with 2 molecule of acyl chloride. In the presence of dry ether, it form a 2 molecules of ketone and the catalyst will become recovered. If we use a Grignard reagent, it change further ketones to tertiary alcohol. But dialkyl cadmium is weaker than Grignard reagents. That's why it stop the reaction up to ketone. Next, we prepare ketone from nitriles by Grignard reagent. So Grignard reagent react with methyl cyanide. पिछले केस 'ਚ ਅਸੀਂ HCN यूज ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਐਲਡੀਹਾਈਡ ਲਈ. हेयर ਉੱਥੋਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਟੈਲਡੀਹਾਈਡ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸੀ. ਇਸ ਮੈਥਡ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਫਾਰਮੈਲਡੀਹਾਈਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਪ੍ਰਪੇਅਰ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ. ਬਟ ਹੇਅਰ ਵੀ ਯੂਜ਼ ਮਿਥਾਈਲ ਸਾਇਨਾਈਡ or acetonitrile. So it will give addition product. Further upon acidic hydrolysis, it will give ketone. It will give a ketone, but we cannot prepare formaldehyde from hydrocyanic acid. Clear? Next we prepare from benzene by electrophilic substitution reaction like a Friedel-Crafts acylation or benzylation. So when we react benzene with acyl chloride or acetyl chloride in the presence of anhydrous aluminium chloride, it will give acetophenone. If we react with benzyl chloride, it will give benzophenone. It will give benzophenone. If two molecules of benzene react with phosgene, it will give benzophenone. This reaction is important. So when we react benzene, excess of benzene with phosgene gas, we obtain a benzophenone. Clear? So same product है, C6H5 की जगह रिंग लिखती. From phenyl ester by Fries rearrangement, which we already discussed in alcohol. So when we react phenyl acetate or acetophenone, so it will react with aluminium chloride in the presence of carbon disulfide. So it will give orthohydroxyacetophenone. So sorry, its name is phenyl acetate. So react with aluminium chloride in the presence of solvent CS2. It will give orthohydroxyacetophenone and also give para-hydroxyacetophenone. This is a Fries rearrangement क्योंकि इत्थों H abstract होके ऑक्सीजन कोल चली गई ਜਾਂ पैरा पोजीशन तो ਉਹਦੇ ਕੋਰਸਪੋਂਡਿੰਗ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋ ਟੌਟਮਰਿਜ਼ਮ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਟੌਟਮਰਿਜ਼ਮ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਇਨ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਸ ਆਫ ਅਲਮੀਨੀਅਮ ਕਲੋਰਾਈਡ ਹੋਊਗੀ. ਕਲੀਅਰ? ਸੋ ਆਰਥੋ ਆਈਸੋਮਰਸ ਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਮੋਰ ਪ੍ਰੋਮੀਨੈਂਟ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਟ ਹੈ ਐਸ ਕੰਪੇਅਰ ਟੂ ਪੈਰਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਪੈਰਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਲੋਅਰ ਟੈਂਪਰੇਚਰ ਤੇ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਰਥੋ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਹਾਈ ਟੈਂਪਰੇਚਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੇਨ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਟ ਹੈ. ਕਲੀਅਰ? Next we discuss physical properties of aldehyde and ketones. So physical state, methanol is a pungent smell gas and ethanol is a volatile liquid whose boiling point 294 Kelvin. So higher members are colorless, liquid and solids when the number of carbon atom increases. Smell, lower aldehyde have unpleasant smell, but then further increase the number of carbon atom is less pungent and more fragrant. That's why the natural aldehyde and ketones are used as a flavoring agent and a blending of perfumes. Clear? Next, solubility, they are miscible with water up to 4 carbon atoms of aldehyde and ketones because due to formation of hydrogen bonding with water. This type of hydrogen bonding formed with water, carbonyl compound. So soluble in organic solvents also. So ketone exists as a good solvent themselves. So next, boiling point, higher boiling point than hydrocarbon and ethers due to association of molecules due to polar nature, dipole-dipole interaction, but their boiling point is less than alcohols and carboxylic acid because in these two compounds they are strong intermolecular hydrogen bonding which is not present in aldehyde and ketone, but high boiling point due to intermolecular dipole-dipole interaction which are much weaker than hydrogen bonding. So ketones have slightly higher boiling point than isomeric aldehyde due to plus I effect around carbonyl group which makes them more polar, क्योंकि ज़्यादा साढ़े कोले अल्काइल ग्रुप ने जड़े इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी इंक्रीज कर दे कार्बन ते बॉन्ड ज़्यादा पोलर है. सो सेम नंबर ऑफ कार्बन एटम्स जे प्रेजेंट होंगे एल्डिहाइड ते कीटोन दा बॉइलिंग पॉइंट ज़्यादा होगा. सो इफ़ यू गाइज हैव एनी डाउट अप टू दिस टॉपिक यू कैन कॉल मी और थ्रू मैसेज यू क्लैरिफाई योर डाउट. थैंक यू.